You join us trying to look for a wrench we dropped into the engine bay. You'll never guess what size it is. It is a 10 mil. Of course it is. Why are we in the engine bay? Why are we looking for a 10 mil wrench? Well, we're putting the wastegate spring back to its original location, going back on what we did last video, because today we actually fixed our boost issue.
Shifting Lanes would like to thank this month's sponsor, Avalon King Armor Shield 9. Check the link in the description below to go to their website and see their ceramic coating next level product, Armor Shield 9. Use code SHIFT25 to receive $25 off your purchase of Armor Shield 9. We have this on our cars and it is an amazing product. Get yours today. Check the link in the description below or go to avalonking.com and use code SHIFT25.
Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to Shifting Lanes. My name's Chad. I got Lou in the car with me. He's been helping me out through this entire process, and as it kind of turns out, I may or may not have wasted some of your time with this whole thing. But just to recap our kind of boost saga with this car, because it feels like we've been all over the map with this car. First, we had a bit of a boost leak or a boost issue, depending on kind of your perspective. It was the check valve on the top of the inlet side on the turbo. That it was with the breather or the PCV system. The check valve had basically gone bad, and it was either introducing air in, or unmapped air into the equation, to which the car's like, better cut boost because I don't know what's going on, or it was actually causing actual boost to leak out. We actually addressed that, fixed that up, and we were actually making halfway decent boost for probably 3 or 4 days, and that's where I came into play. I was like, well, we should be making a couple pounds more. We should be making more, and any car guy will sit here and tell you, if some horsepower is good, more is obviously better. So we reached out to our tuners at Shark, and they said that not that it's a bad unit, not that you shouldn't get one or any of that sort of stuff, but the Elevate TCV sometimes kind of hinders ultimate performance in their tune. Now, if you're kind of a normal person and you're not chasing every last little horsepower like I am, it's fine. However, I wanted to go to the max, and so we got ourselves a stock OEM TCV. We got it from Volvo Cars West Houston. If that sounds vaguely familiar to you, you'll know that name because that's where the man, the myth, the legend, Rich Forsyth lives. Or, I'm sorry, works. He probably lives there too. I mean, the man eats, sleeps, and breathes Volvos. But we got that part, we installed it, and well, chaos ensued. We are now introducing a overboost situation. At which point, on the Shark tune, it just would boost and then just stop at like 5 pounds or something like that. And then on the stock tune, it would get to boost and then freak out, and the wastegate would engage and dump all of the boost. So we tried a couple different things here and there. Most recently, we tried backing off the wastegate spring, because obviously the wastegate spring determines how much your, I don't want to say minimum boost is, but we worked under the assumption that a shop, in an attempt to get us our missing boost back when we had the original issue, may have tightened that down to try to squeeze out some free boost. On these cars, doesn't really like it too much, causing it to freak out. We did that, and well, nothing happened. Absolutely nothing. It was pretty much the same. So this video was originally going to be me swapping out the OEM TCV back to the Elevate TCV, because basically that was the last time she was working kind of properly. And well, while we were in there, we noticed something that I swear to you, I had checked I don't know how many times, thought it was good. I guess I was having a bit of a dyslexic moment, or whatever you want to call it, because as soon as we dove in there, we were looking at it and going, wait a minute, that vacuum line should be to this other port, and this, basically, we found our issue. And that issue was, first and foremost, I was a dumbass when I installed the TCV, and I flipped them. We had the wastegate plumbed correctly, but the inlet and the outlet were plumbed in reverse. Obviously, I don't have to tell you guys, that causes things to kind of freak out, give wrong signal, and that's what was causing our ultimate overboost or just boost freak out situation. So yeah, after all this time, all this frustration, all of this, the biggest problem with our Volvo's boost was, well, me. We swapped those lines out real quick, took it out for a drive last night, and we were boosting. Fantastic. Everything was going as planned. Today, we jumped back in, returned the boost spring, that sort of knob that you twist to kind of make sure the wastegate has the correct spring pressure. We dialed that back, and you find us now in the car trying to see, you know, basically, well, right now we're just kind of continuing the short-term learning with the tune, and while it kind of familiarizes itself with all the settings and all that other stuff. But in theory now, we should be making close to our target 17 to 18 pounds of boost, making the horsepower we should, and basically making this into the little rocket that it should have been several months ago if it wasn't for me. So we're going to do a couple test passes and go from there. I don't know if you could feel that, but we're spinning the tires a little bit.
Like 14 pounds?
Yeah, it got up to about 14 pounds before traction control intervened. I should point out, if the beautiful scenery around here, all the ice, I should point out that it's 28 degrees outside, and obviously our tires don't necessarily like the cold, much like all of us, to be perfectly honest. So grip is at a bit of a premium. That one went right up to 17, actually in third gear, right up to 17, 18 pounds, and just stayed there, just like it should have been before I intervened. So that's the good news. The C30 is back.
Yeah, she's back.
Back, and she's quick, and basically the only thing left for us to do over the course of the winter is some odds and ends, some cosmetic stuff. If you guys go and bum rush our Patreon page and make a lot of donations, maybe we'll put something like a limited slip in her. Thank you to all those patrons who support us as of the moment, and that's really pretty much it. Like I said, we have some cosmetic things. We have the hole in the front bumper that you guys never cease to point out to me. We have the cap for it. We're going to pop that back on. I got some things in the kick panels here on the driver's side. I need a new shifter boot, but yeah, we're as close to ready for war as we possibly can. The biggest problem right now is Mother Nature. It is way too cold. I was actually in close proximity to the dragway that we use or plan on using yesterday for lunch, and it's got a little bit of snow and ice, so we're gonna have to wait for either a warm day or, more specifically, the spring to take on the Type R there. But yeah, the C30 is real close, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up button, smash the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you get our stuff pretty much as we release it. If you want to help support the channel, I mentioned Patreon, but another way you can do that is our Teespring page. That way you get some awesome swag, and you help support the channel. Every dime we make from that goes pretty much right back into our cars or into the channel in general. So that's a great way for you guys to support the channel there. If you want to hit us up on social media, basically tell me what a gigantic moron I am. I'm a big boy, I can take it. It's at Shifting Lanes, or me personally at Chenedy83. But the C30 is back, performing as she should. And as if you couldn't tell, I could not be happier. I want to thank Lou for all his help. Without him, these videos would take a hell of a lot longer. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And guys, that's a wrap on this one. We'll catch you next time.